Welcome everyone to the fall anime season. Today I'm gonna go over what I'll be watching, not necessarily everything, just because I don't have the time, and I'll give you the reasons of why I'm going with it. So let's get started. Now, of course, for the first One Punch Man Season 3, I was really hopeful that this was gonna turn out to be a great season. The trailer did just drop today, a few hours ago, and if you have not seen it, I would rather you not see it. Honestly, so many people already cover why the trailer is bad, because there's all of them are still shots, there's no fights, there's no really any movement. So those are the things that, as a One Punch Man fan, you already know from season 1. Season 2, a little passive. But season 3, if it turns out to be the same, it's just gonna be a horrible show. Nothing against the ones making the anime or the people that are behind the art or anything like that. But obviously the fans expect more. So I'm still hopeful, I guess. We'll see when the first episode comes out. Hopefully it's better than we think, and hopefully they have just been hiding and it's the greatest heist that's gonna be pulled over everyone's head. So we'll see. But for now, I'll be watching One Punch Man Season 3. And of course, next we got Spy Family Season 3. This shouldn't be a shocker to anyone. If you have not seen Season 1, 2, or the movie, now is your time to catch up while Season 3 is airing. I'll be watching this. There's no reason for me to tell you other than we love the interaction between Lloyd, Yor, Anya, Bond, and just everyone in between. This show's so well written. So this is gonna be a good time. If I was to rate it beforehand, it's easily an A, probably an S tier as the season goes on. But yeah, and of course, My Hero Academia final season. If you're not watching this, you honestly just hate the show for no reason. This is something that has been part of the community for 10 years. It's honestly sad to see it go, honestly sad when it ended after so much. It did so much for the anime community to bring it up to the mainstream side. And I know we're having some issues with that now, but listen, it was a great run. It's been amazing. Even if you hated some parts, which were the slow parts if you're not really into that, they were still great, and everything in between. Bones did an amazing job with the animation, and obviously they're gonna end it the same way that they started it. So it's just gonna be a good ending. I wanna see what they do at the end. Maybe they'll highlight a little more the relationships between obviously Deku and Uraviti, but if they don't, it's still a great ending. Just watch it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be a great ending to the manga and a great way to send it off. So yeah, now moving on from a shonen, from action, we go to the depressive side that is To Your Eternity Season 3. If you have not been keeping up with this one, it's definitely a must watch. I need you to go back and watch the first 2 seasons, and although you're gonna get sad and depressed, I think it gives you a lot more to think about, especially in your life, things you're doing, the things you're wasting time on, the things that you're working towards in the future. It's a really good show. It's really well written, and I know the manga ended, and hopefully there's still another season. I'm not too sure, but again, if you need to catch up, do it now. This show's gonna be amazing. Another easy S tier in my opinion. So yeah, and now we hit the first rom-com of the season, and my friend's little sister Has It In For Me is something I haven't actually read, but I know there's a lot of supporters behind it. And because I love romance and I love the comedy genre, and then you put them together, it's just, I'll be there to watch it. It's a highly expected show. I feel like it's gonna perform, and I feel like it'll be good. If you're into romance, this is probably gonna be a must watch. If you're not into romance and the slice of life and all that side, you're probably gonna ignore this show, and I don't blame you for it. I have good expectations, high expectations maybe for it. We'll see how it turns out, but I'll be watching it. Again, I just love the rom-com side of things, so I'll be there. Now, the first isekai, Campfire Cooking in Another World. You didn't watch the first season, I don't blame you. It felt like it was one of those seasonal shows that just happened, and I honestly might watch it. I'm still undecided. The only reason I might watch it is because I saw season 1 and I don't want to leave any unfinished shows, so we'll see how that goes. Apart from that, this show is basically the guy has the power to buy things from his past world and bring it into this world, and he just cooks for everyone. He cooks for an ancient being, he cooks for the gods, and that's how he gets favors. It's honestly rather okay. I'm not gonna say it's amazing or even great, but I think it's an average show. If you were to watch it, it's just something you're gonna put on the side, or you love isekai, so I can't blame you. But anyways, it will be an okay watch. Now, this is what I think the best show of the season is, in my opinion. This Monster Wants to Eat Me is just has it all. Magnific, j'adore. And no, I'm not saying it just because it's a Yuri anime and there's romance, whatever the case. I love psychological and horror things, and obviously monsters are part of that. This is one of those things where I already saw the animation's amazing, intro's amazing, the OST for the first episode was amazing, and if it continues this run, I mean, again, it's just probably gonna be the top for me. Now, following on the romance slash other things is Dust Beyond the End of the World. This show really caught my attention. Apart that it's an original and it's made by P8 Works, it's a sci-fi and it had a lot of AI integration into the show. Now, the epilogue was amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's one of the best things I've liked in a while, not because it was like the best written thing or anything, but because it had to deal with so many similarities that we have in our world with AI at the moment, and the things that it can accomplish, and what people might fear, and the people that fear it to an extent of, you know, losing their jobs, or what it can do, if it'll, you know, end humanity, whatever the case it is. There's a lot of topics going on around AI, and it just really caught my attention. Now, if you go into the main storyline, which is really him looking for his love that he has been frozen basically for hundreds of years. Now the world kind of ended and he has to go on the search. The animation was amazing so far. Again, this show is just by PA Works. They've done so many good things before, so I know we're in good hands. I think overall, if you include the AI plus the sci-fi plus the androids, it's gonna be a great show. It's probably gonna be an easy A, if not S tier. So yeah, now coming back to the romance slice of life show kind of things is Chitose in the Ramune Bottle. This show, I actually have not read anything from the light novel. I don't know if it has a manga or not, but there's so many people that had recommended this show over on Twitter. You obviously saw Moist Critical talk about it before, and because I already know that I love the romance aspect and the slice of life and anything dealing with those two genres, I'll be watching the show. Apparently there's a lot of good elements, and if you ever watch bottom tier character Tomosaki, this is gonna be kind of like a similar vibe, just gonna be as good. I really enjoyed that show, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy this show. I would definitely say give it at least 3 episodes, and I think it's gonna be good. Now coming back to the romance setting, it's gonna be Yano-kun's Ordinary Days. The reason I'm watching this show is because, again, I love romance, so I'll be there in basically most of them. But so far, the first episode really had a unique vibe, a unique animation to it. It's been great, and if you're into, obviously, the building between romance of the two main characters, you're gonna have a good time. It's basically about this guy who is always getting injured, and not because he's in a gang or anything, but he is just clumsy. And the other main character, the class president, worries about him, so he follows him, and then just wants to tear down the wall between him and everyone else because he is scared of, you know, getting someone injured because of him. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice, mellow story. So if you're into it, watch it. If you had a stressful day at work, at school, throw it on. You're gonna forget about it, put it in the background, and I promise you, you're gonna be relaxed afterwards. So yeah, give it a chance. Off to the side, I actually haven't watched the Oma Musume Cinderella Great first part. But if you're a fan, and I've seen the animation of that show, and it's been amazing. So if you're a fan, just know that this is coming out, part 2. Now, if you're into the slice of life, Turning After the Apocalypse is gonna be right on your plate. This show is really just about 2 girls going around in a motorcycle and going to places. Again, it's gonna be a slow show, and this is gonna be no action, probably nothing related to that. I have not read the manga, don't quote me on it. But yeah, it's gonna be a good slice of life. Again, one of those shows that you throw in the bag and just kind of relax to and watch and enjoy. So I'll say if you're into the genre, give it a chance. And coming along to the same place of slice of life is gonna be a mangaka's weirdly wonderful place. Now, I'll be watching the show because I love the aspect behind creating the manga or creating anime. If you're a fan of Shirobako, you already know kind of what you're getting into. And I assume this is gonna be the same, but on the manga side. I think it'll be great to learn more about it, and that way you can stop, you know, critiquing as much, or maybe worrying as much, or maybe disliking things as much. So hopefully it'll prove you wrong, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And what I think is the final show I'll definitely be watching from the regular season is Aono Orchestra Season 2. If you're into concert band, if you ever watch Hibike Euphonium, if you are into musical anime or concert band, or you play any instruments, you're gonna love the show, I can guarantee it. Season 1 was a little bit of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. I think there was a lot of CGI that just, you know, looked, I wouldn't say terrible, but it definitely didn't look part. I was expecting a little more. Hopefully season 2 kind of fixes that aspect. But other than that, all the selection of songs when it comes to classical music and the concert itself, it was great. Had no complaints there. I hope that we get to see more of the performances that they do. And yeah, it's gonna be a great show if you're into music. So give it a watch. That's it for the anime. The last 2 things I want to mention is to obviously go watch the Chainsaw Man movie, the Reze arc. It's gonna be amazing, no doubt about it. Go give it a chance if you're a hater of the manga. I think it's just gonna blow you away. Kind of the same thing that the Demon Slayer movie did. So hopefully it's just as famous. The other thing that I wanted to point out is the collection of Tatsuki Fujimoto's work that's also gonna be coming out. Look out for that online. And again, it's just gonna be a great time when it comes to his work. I really enjoy it, and I hope that you enjoy it as well. But that's it gonna be for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video around. And yeah, I'll see you again.